Hey everyone, just here to do a bit of an introduction. This is the first ever interview I've ever conducted with anyone, so it's a little rough. It's with my good mate Blood. Yeah, he's a bit of an edgy boy, but he's a good dude, and we're here to talk about Gakuen Baby Sitters. So listen in, prepare yourself, because I don't know how this anime is going to go with people when we talk about it, but we'll see how this goes, and if you like it, let me know in the comment section. I'll do more of these. I don't know what to call them yet. I have a few ideas, but we'll see how we go. Alright, thank you for listening. Alright everyone, I'm here with my good mate Blood. We're gonna do it. Yep. Say hello to the folks.
Hello.
All right. The purpose of this interview, it's my first ever interview, so we'll see how this goes, is to talk about Gakuen Baby Sitters. Now, obviously, people have never heard about this series. It's one of those under-market anime. It's below the radar. No one knows about it. So, do you want to kind of talk about it a little bit, Blood? So, what's it about?
Okay, Gakuen Baby Sitters is basically about two brothers, Ryuichi and Kotaro, coping with their parents' deaths after their parents went on a plane, and then they end up staying with an old lady and her butler, and going to the school owned by the old lady. But to do so, to stay at her house, they have to join the babysitting club, as the babysitting club is only one member who is a grown adult, and there's too many kids for him to handle.
Mm-hmm. So that's kind of the basic premise. Now, knowing our taste, like my taste, I like One Piece, Berserk, Kingdom, your taste being Gundam, One Piece, and JoJo. It's a very unusual series to watch. Like, what made you want to watch this series exactly?
I wanted to watch this series because I felt like it was kind of popular in the time when it was coming out.
Okay.
I saw multiple clips of it on YouTube, stuff like that. I had a couple of friends try to recommend it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was like a cute thing that can warm up my heart.
Okay. So, would you say the series is a little bit more popular than I was selling it as, or is it still kind of like very few people have heard of it?
I would say it was only popular for a week, so I would say that you were correct in saying it's not as popular, not as marketed as other series.
Okay. Now, you say it's cute. Now, do you find that a strange thing to say about an anime? Like, it's, you don't usually see people saying that's cute, how do you reconcile that?
Well, I mean, there's lots of quote-unquote cute anime that many people have watched for the sake of it being cute. Like, there's love, romances, stuff like that, slice of life, where you just want to feel better, in a sense.
Okay.
And with young kids, I feel like anyone would really feel better.
Okay. So, do you think the art style would put off general audiences, or would it be more of a more female-orientated series, or a more male-orientated series?
I don't think that the art style would put off too many people, but I do feel like the contrast between the baby characters and fully grown characters would put some people off.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel that females would be more oriented towards the series due to its cutie nature and more slice of lifestyle other than battle action.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, it is actually technically genred as a shoujo, so obviously it's more geared for the female audience. But again, for me personally, the art style is a little off-putting. I do agree the contrast difference between the adults and the babies is quite noticeable. But again, I think it's the cuteness factor that draws you in, and the art style has this kind of unique feel to it that makes you want to see it and kind of go, what is this anime about? Like, I'll check it out. But it kind of have this ability to kind of suck you in and just want to keep watching and see what happens. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I would agree.
Okay. So, the big question, do you think it's a little too cute? Like, they're kind of sickening cute?
Yes, I would say so at times.
Okay.
Sometimes it's way too into your face, but there's also good comedy that adults have on their own that isn't just cute orientated.
True. So, if you wanted to recommend this series to, say, your friends or people we talk on the Discord, would you do it, or would you want to kind of hide the fact that you saw that series?
I would try to recommend it due to it not having a good fan base, like a not big one, but I would understand if most men like you or me would try to hide it due to it being a more woman-oriented show and more cutesy other than battle.
Yeah.
Shonen.
Yeah, like, I didn't want to watch the series, but as I said before, it did kind of suck me in. But I guess it should be recommended because, like, I don't know about you, but watching Battle Shonen or, your more bloody series, seinen type series, it is a bit of a change of pace, and it kind of refreshes the palate a little bit. Would you kind of agree with that?
Yes, I would agree with that. That was my whole point in watching it as well.
Yep. So we're on the same page then. All right. So, if you were to give it a rating, what would it be out of 10?
I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 due to its great characters and its episodic nature, making it easy to pick up on any episode.
Wow, okay. So that's a really good rating. I didn't expect that. Okay. My rating, I gave it 7 out of 10. I won't explain why, but again, it's a solid series. It's comedic. I thought there was good character development. I thought the babies were cute, and it's a bit of a change of pace. But so, who was your favorite character? That's always an important question.
I feel like my favorite character would be Yoshihito Ushida, otherwise known as just Ushida in the show, who was the original caretaker of the babies, but he usually just took a nap and doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, alright. My favourite character is Kotaro. I thought he was adorable, and I liked his need to cling to his brother. I found that quite endearing. So would you watch it again, I think is the question. Do you think it's something you'd want to watch again, or is it a series like you're finished with it and that's it, you're done with it?
I feel like I would want to watch it again, because it can bring anyone back from a bad move, and the characters are extremely likable as well.
Okay, alright. So, well, what did you think about if there was like a sequel? Would you want to see the sequel? Would you want to keep reading the light novels, or would you rather see it as an anime?
I would rather see it as an anime, even though the manga has already continued it and already has shown the babies as adults.
Oh wow,
but
really?
as more of an SBS.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's interesting. I might check that out. Alright. So, alright, Blood, I appreciate you coming on and doing this interview. It was good to have you, mate.
Thanks for having me on.
Alright, no worries, man. Well, see you next time.